Hey, guys. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? How are we? How are we doing? Guys, I'm just here for a short moment. I don't know who's going to join, but I just wanted to talk to you about creativity. I wanted to talk to you about where you're at. So, what is creativity? Your creativity brings out an abundant flow of ideas and motivation. And some people right now are feeling a little bit meh, a little bit low, with all the things that have been going on. Um, a lot of people I know have been feeling a bit low. Just want to welcome. Hello. How are we doing? How are we doing, guys? I hope we are doing all right. I'm just going to share this to a couple of groups. So please do share. Please do share if you can. That would be wonderful. Hi, Tracy. How are you doing? Lovely to have you. Dorota, how are you, my darling? Good to have you here. So I'm just going to quickly share, but I do want to talk to you about your creativity. I do want to talk to you about how you're doing. It's lunchtime. How's things going for you? I'm actually thinking about doing these via Zoom so we can all be in one space and we can see each other, talk to each other. I know we could do it here, but I think it's a little bit more intimate. And I'm going to be doing these for the next couple of days. Just a lunchtime little flex. See who's there. See what wagwan. See what you guys need. So we're talking about creativity, right? Where are you? What are you doing? I know people are feeling a bit mad. Some people have made New Year's resolutions and have already dropped off the bandwagon. Have like, I'm not sticking to it. So I want you to understand that your creativity brings out an abundant flow of ideas and motivation. And so sometimes we feel a little bit stuck, and we feel a bit stuck because we're disconnected from ourselves, from the main person that we are. Do you feel a little bit disconnected? You might not even feel disconnected, but when there is a disconnect, it means that you don't see yourself the way that you should. You don't have the ideas that, or maybe the ideas are coming, but then it's just like, well, they're not landing. And so I want to encourage you to get into your creative space. Your creative space is within you. Your creative space is all about the relationship that you have with yourself. So for me, this is fundamental whether you are in business, whether you are a woman in leadership, whether no matter where you find yourself, if you're a home giver, if you're if you are a person who I was going to say adopts, but fosters children. It doesn't matter what part or where you are in your life or what you do. Fundamentally, if you are disconnected from yourself, nothing really is going to flow because it is the connection with the self that allows you to flow, that allows your creativity, that allows you to do these things. These people that you see that are doing weird and wonderful things, it is actually because they are connected at some point to the self, yeah, to the self, not themselves, but the self. So there's a part of you that we need to tap into to get the best results, right? And it's right. If you put your hand on your heart, you'll feel your heart, the beat, the rhythm of your soul, the rhythm of your life, the rhythm of your essence is right here, and you will feel it. And what you need to tap into and ride the rhythm. That's what we say. We have to ride the rhythm, right? You ride the rhythm, and that's where your creativity is. So, so again, I'm saying the question I'm going to ask is how could you spend more time in your creative genius? And I've just given you the answer. It is by tapping in to who you are at your core, at the highest expression of who you are. Many people say to me, "What? Oh, if I'm Michelle, how do you just get up on a stage? How do you just do that?" And the reason why I can do that is because I am in tune. I am connected to my heart space. I'm connected to myself, my inner being, my inner core, my inner essence, my inner queen. Now, I'm not saying that that's there all the time, but what I am saying is the connection is really important. Second question I wanted to ask you: what happens after you express yourself creatively, right? What happens? So when you have an expression of your creativity, what happens after? What do you do with it? I want you to think about that. What do you do with it? And if you are blocked, what would you do with it if you were able to express yourself? What would you do with it? Write that down. And the last question is, what is the most powerful way that you yourself can be creative? What is the most powerful way? I want you to think about that, write that down, and then challenge yourself, because now is the time for movement. Miracles happen in movement. I always say this, miracles happen in movement. So, what is the most powerful way you could be creative? Write it down. And if you need any help with that, please do join me on my 21 day. I'm doing a 21 accelerator into loving the self. There's a bundle. It's £21. It's £21. 21 days for £21. It's not even expensive. But what I'm doing is that's what I'm doing, and this will help you to tap in to your creative juices, your creative zones, your creativity of where you're at. So this is your girl Yvonne Michelle, and I'm out for the day. But if you're interested, I will put the link in the description and just click the link and book your spot. Ciao for now.